and all honor and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kakodash.
double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops and great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. I was a highway to my right.
Kazak.
All right, and today we're going to go into a live stream entitled, thinking outside the box, having an abundance mindset. So while I'm recording in my phone, which you're going to see in production, Elder Kazaki Allah, Salat, Elder Kazaki Allah, all right, is going live in his phone.
Yep.
All right, if you want to just go into it, brother.
Khan, and basically we get into the topic of having an abundance mindset and thinking outside the box. Because see, America, Babylon the Great, this captivity, the worst captivity that the nation of Israel has ever experienced, has limited the mindset of the Israelite man to where we think that we're supposed to settle for any and everything, and that's not so. Like that's not what the Lord wants for us, because as the elder brother Sahab mentions, and it stuck with me, it resonates with me ever since he said it. We are many most highs. We're the most highs, many me's. So, the Lord ain't gonna be evil to himself. He wants better for his sons. And through the Spirit, I had a little rant this morning, which is inspired me and the elder speaking about this topic right here. And I was mentioning how a lot of Jake are gonna have to leave Eve behind, because Eve can hinder your growing process in the truth, and really stop you from greatness. Because see, our women, they're like wardens or prison guards. They want to basically keep us on the plantation, spiritually. And we're in the mindset of leaving Babylon, but they want to stay here. And a lot of Jake, they're afraid to leave Eve. And we're not saying you should leave your woman if your woman doing you right, but a lot of Jake are afraid to leave a bad situation because they have their mindset. And I've been there. You got your mindset on this one woman, but see, it's a whole earth. And this lesson is not just going into women, but just there's a whole earth out here, man. We got to stop thinking small. You got your mindset on this one woman, bro. We about to inherit the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, the Lord, he wants us to think big, man. We speak about, how we're going to inherit, the universe pretty much. Hey, how Shah said he has all power in heaven and in earth. And he said in his Father's house, which is the universe, are many mansions. So why would you be so caught up? Like we get so caught up in minuscule things that don't get close to comparing to what we're about to inherit, man.
This is a beautiful point being made, because we've been institutionalized in relationships.
Yep.
We've been institutionalized in jobs. These little go to work, go home jobs, these little box plant jobs. We've been institutionalized in a little box to where you'll forget that you're living inside of a great expanse called the planet Earth. And one thing the 12 tribes don't do, especially the Southern Kingdom, is that they don't travel. Yep. And I'm a victim of that. And every time I leave, I forget, like, dang, it's a life outside of here.
Yeah.
It's a world outside of the world I live in. And not that it's all about let's go to different countries,
right?
But just the United States in itself, and thinking outside the box. And Eve is a warden, all right? She's a warden because she wants to keep you inside of your little community. She wants to keep your mind inside the nigger box.
Yeah.
If you decide to grow your hair out, Eve might have a problem with that. You don't have a hairline. Eve might have a problem with that. You don't wear Jordans. Eve might have a problem with that.
Yep.
You start cleaning yourself up off those niggerisms. Eve might have a problem with that. So we know in the spirit, Eve is set up to keep you in that dead state, man.
Yeah, man. And she's Esau Edom's pit bull.
Yep.
Because see, it all goes back to the serpent and Eve, that pact they made in the garden. That's why y'all hear us speak on, our women so much, because this is ancient, what we're speaking on, man.
Yep.
And we're seeing it play out today. But it's funny that the elder had mentioned that, because, some of us brothers, we had went to DR, which, that's not important. But, we had went to the Dominican Republic, a few years back. But see, when we got to the Atlanta airport, we got to our connecting flight, basically on our way to the international area. It was a so-called black woman that worked in the airport. I believe she worked for TSA, but she asked us, are we lost? because we was going to the international area. Basically, she's like, these niggas, well, where you going?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You lost?
Yeah.
Well, y'all, I'm trying to remember exactly how she had said it. Y'all okay? Y'all going the wrong way. She said something like that. But basically, they can't look at us bigger than what America made us out to be.
Yep.
Who are y'all to travel? Who are you to do anything, you know, outside of what the American stigma makes you out to be?
Right.
You know?
Hey, it's that nigga bite, man. And brothers were literally stepping outside of the prison. You know, they were stepping outside of their gun line. But then, as it was said before in another lesson, there's a gun line inside of our mind, and that gun line creates restrictions.
Yep.
You know, who said that you had to be subject? And not saying that brothers should start multiplying women, but there's no such thing as a relationship in the Bible. You know, there's no such thing as a woman has the right to check your phone, man, which is really a parole officer. You know, there's no such thing as you cheating on a woman. So really, you're institutionalizing yourself. You're further imprisoning yourself.
And it's a funny point too, because as Elder Pastor Rakab mentioned, the woman will be so quick to want to check your damn phone, but you try checking her shit.
Yep.
And see how that go.
So why would
you
you? Right. So it gets to a point. You know, we certain roles in Babylon, but it gets to a point. It's like, well, why would you put yourself in a situation that's inconsistent with what the Most High is making you out to be?
Mm-hmm.
The Most High is forging us to be kings and rulers and princes, but why would you have to leave that when you leave camp and go back to this little prison situation? Like I said, brothers got women, you know. But one thing we notice about Eve, she's called a nigger woman because she's never evolved. She's stuck in this little primitive, this little basic state, man. And she thinks that Jake is in this. She wants you to be inside that same little basic state, man.
Yeah. And then a point that you made before, you know, it's a lot of Jakes, man, and not talking down on Jake, but see, you got to broaden your horizon. It's a lot of Jakes. To be honest, you never left your city, man.
Yep.
And that's not the way to be. You know, scriptures speak about a man that traveled, have much experience. Now, you don't got to leave the damn country. I mean, as we see, Esau Edom, he bringing that NWO with a fury. So, I mean, it's pretty much travel restrictions right now anyway, unless, you know, you getting tested all the time, or, you know, you got to get the juice. Or let's say if, you know, you leave the country, you didn't get the juice, but you come back in, you got to be quarantined and shit. Nobody got time for that. But basically, you know, just step outside of your comfort zone, man, and just see, once again, it's a whole earth. You see, you know, we on a reservoir, just, you know, just giving the example, and it's beautiful out here. You know, get into the elements, man. You know, just leave that black culture paradigm that Esau Edom put us in, man.
Yep, and who cares how you look, man? Like I said, Jake stuck in a box, man. I remember I used to I had a bike rack on my car in my old job, man. Jake was inquisitive. Damn,
Thank good.
Stop recording.
Yeah.
All right, I remember I had a bike rack on my old car, and Jake was inquisitive. Like, damn, you know what you be doing? And certain Jakes, they got inspired like, man, I'm gonna get me a bike.
Yeah.
Cause I had a little bike and I take it to little, you know, the little woods, the trails.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey man, it's all spiritual because, you know, me and the elder, we do ride share, and we'll tell you, man, that you will step inside the whip. You don't know what world you done entered into.
Yeah.
Cause hell, I picked up this one, you know, Jake woman, you know, older chick, you know, and she was like, oh, what's that smell? She like, that smell good. You know, she smelled the incense. But then also, you know, I had put some spray up in the car or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But it smelled good. And she was like, you made me want to burn some incense. As soon as I get off, I gotta give me some.
And you know what? You know what's heavy? We inspire.
Yeah.
Not we, this is me and you.
With the spirit on us.
The spirit on us, and the spirit that brothers be in. The spirit, yeah, how about it inspires, man.
Yeah.
Just think about it. Like, you got rap songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
They inspire you to do negative stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, they might inspire you to go and make money.
Yep.
You know, but through the spirit, man, the spirit to be on brothers, you go to different camps. Brothers inspire you to explore different things, man.
That's right.
Brothers inspire you to step out your comfort zone.
Hey, since you said there's a coin, well, last night, you know, when I was on the phone with you, you know, when I was with the, you know, the family, but pretty much, you know, Jake in the Stone store, he thought we was celebrities.
I heard him on the other end of the phone.
Yeah, he was like, man, are you guys famous? Like, hold on, I know you from somewhere. I can, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you probably do. I ain't telling nothing, you know, but just show you how powerful the spirit or the vibration the Lord got on us, man. But since the elder had said what he said, basically, hey, for you brothers, man, and it's something that we all should do. Use brothers in your camp. And what I mean is, brothers not there for no reason. Like, for example, you know, you see us with the water, you know, and I could be honest, I wasn't drinking water like that, like heavy, like I'm drinking it now, till I seen certain brothers in our camp drinking the water.
Yep.
You know, we got to inspire each other. You see certain brothers working out.
Yep.
Shit, you start working out. Like, that's what, like Elder Abaya had said, that conduction.
Yep.
You know, see, when we teach this truth, you know, we're spiritually trading the Lord's talents. Now we do that on the highways and hedges. We do it on the videos, daily videos, but also even within these camps, you know, there's a time for exchanging information and time for growth, man. Like, you're not around these men for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I'll put back a shot. We could go to one of those benches.
Kind of, that'll work.
Cause I was just thinking, like, some men, they're not gonna sit there and break down every scripture to you.
Right.
You know, some men, they're not gonna, you know, they're not talking about the scriptures like that. But it's their patterns.
Yep.
It's their patterns. Like, okay, I picked up on certain men. As soon as they get up in the morning, or they exercise, well, they do their videos, then they exercise.
Or wake up and read.
Wake up and read, and that's a good pattern, man. And that inspired me to move my pattern and change my pattern, man. You know, whenever, you know, as soon as you get a break, you exercise, then you do a video. What I learned is, once you break a sweat, you know, more things come on your spirit when you do a video.
Get them damn toxins out.
Get them toxins out, man. And how about Smile Shot is all about getting them toxins out, man.
Brother had broke it down. The Elder Ty's one from Atlanta. Toxins are like demons.
Wow.
You know, you sweating out them impurities, man.
And it's heavy because it's all about, like, you went into it also. It's about that environment. It's the environment inside your mind. If you have a filthy environment inside of your mind, that attracts demons, man.
Yeah.
That's why you got certain habits that it overly stimulates your flesh and it chokes out the spirit, man.
Fine.
You know, it might not be a sin, but it creates a filthy environment for the spirit, man.
Yeah, because the spiritual demon Satan, he loves you being, and when I say you, I mean us. He loves us being in an unclean state. That way, it's easier for him to infiltrate us, man. But when we are engulfed in the spirit and surround ourselves with more spiritual things, he can't really mess with us. It's like a body that's all the way alkaline. You know, it's no room for a disease. You know what I'm saying? It's not acidic. You know.
Hey, bro. One thing, like I said, like you brought up the lesson, man. Having an abundance mentality.
Yeah.
You know, stepping outside the nigger box. It's really a nigger box that we stepping outside of.
Yeah, it is. Because
what happens is it's one thing to know the truth and you know you're an Israelite, but all of your habits and all of your hobbies never changed. You see, so you still got Travante, all right, habits, man.
That nigga in the closet hanging up somewhere. You put that nigga on.
Yeah, you put that nigga on, man. You just gave him fringes. But no, we got to step outside the nigger box. See, we in a post-slavery era. This is a post-slavery era. So we're recovering slaves.
Okay.
So one of the things you have to do as a recovering slave is realize that you're not gonna get shot or killed for stepping outside that gun line. You're not gonna get shot or killed if you deal with a woman outside your nation. If you leave your state, you know, because when you are a broken slave, you know your place. You know, but when you are free from slave, you gotta get your feet wet with stepping out your comfort zone, man. And that's what that puts confidence in you. One thing I can speak for myself, I desire freedom, man. I desire freedom more than a lot of things, man. So anything that I can make my money and stay free, that's what I'm into, man.
Yep.
You know?
And you know, you need certain things to shock your system. Yep. You know? Yep. Hey, cause that uncomfortability, it can't do nothing but just make you grow. You just see, okay, the world is not exactly how I think it is when it comes to every single thing that I think about. You know, it's a world outside of my head. Yep. You know, I mean, cause that's why you have certain brothers getting into different languages. You know, eating certain food. You know, I mean, really, you just open up to life. Life is not just, fat asses and nigga music, man. Yep. You know, and now go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead.
And not to say, you don't like, beautiful women or rap music, because sometimes we listen to that stuff, but it's bigger, man. Like once again, an abundance mindset.
Then it's more to women than Eve. You know, after a while, most Eve don't have nothing to offer to an Israelite man.
And one of them said that too. It was a video. I think it was on TikTok. This one black woman said, or so-called black woman, you know, this one Judite woman said how she really has nothing to offer a man outside of sex.
Yeah.
You know.
So as you elevate as a man, yeah, you're attracted to certain women, but you become very aware of the fact that old girl really don't have nothing to offer. Because she has the same value that she had back when she was 16, 17, 18 back in high school.
Yeah.
And she never developed any more value outside of her looks. And as you elevate as a man, you're going to need more than that, man. Like, I'm learning to understand that, man, peace is more important than a piece of ass. You see?
And that sex don't fucking last long, man. At the end of the day, you know, you come to your senses and you like, man, you know, like, what am I doing here? You know?
Yeah.
Because, you know, the Lord, he wants to keep an edge, man. And once again, we balance it out, brothers. And you sisters that listen. Don't think that we telling you you can't have a decent or a stable relationship in the truth. Because you can. We've seen it. You know, certain brothers and sisters have that. But in a lot of cases, it's not that way for certain, you know, men and even women, you know, to be in a certain spirit, you know, following Yahweh Shai. Because I can say, especially after, you know, me, you know, going out of town for a little bit, but just seeing certain things, I do believe, you know, it's certain men and women that are not necessarily like, you know, prophets or prophets. I'm speaking about the man and dealing with you women, you know, hey, it's certain women, you know, they may not be on the forefront, so to speak, because, you know, real women, you ain't gonna see them out there like that any damn way. It ain't gonna be like what's that group with that man and his wife, the Watchmen, something like that. You know, hey, the women ain't gonna be on the forefront that really believe. But I'm saying all that to say, you know, based off of what I've seen and, you know, what I believe in the spirit, it's certain, you know, men and women outside of doing what we do that follow Yahweh Shai. I believe it's certain sisters out there, but you don't see them like that. It's certain women, because, you know, that's in the scriptures. It's certain women that did follow the Lord, but they're going to have a certain spirit about them, man. You know? But, you know, when you listen to our videos, our focal point is really on the brothers, because it's about, you know, us as men growing. You know, we got to reclaim our manhood back, man. You know, we don't realize how bad we've got did in this society, man. That's the reason why the Lord wants certain brothers solo. Or, you know, if you get a woman, man, she need to follow you. Well, I got to quote Priest Ayashamath, these houses need to be in order, man. Because houses that's being led by Eve, hey, you gonna die. All right, hey, if you can't rule that household, if that woman want to try to run you, leave that bitch, man. Just say it like it is, because she gonna get you killed. She gonna get you killed. She gonna get y'all little ones killed. She gonna get herself killed, man. You know, if the situation is chaotic, leave. All right, just fucking leave, man. But, you know, getting back on point, like the elder was going into, brothers, we got to think bigger than what America taught us, man. Because, you know, like the elder was going into, the Lord is grooming us to be future rulers. So we got to learn, you know, to really value ourselves, man. You know, we really been, you know, lowering ourselves, you know. I mean, our standards, man, is shitty. You know, we got to get more on point, man. Hey, because the Lord, hey, the second most powerful being in the universe, when he comes back, what he's going to give us, we got to be ready for that. You know, so our insight on life got to be different, man. You know?
Hey, that's a beautiful point, man. I couldn't have said it much any better. You know? Step outside the nigger box and prepare for glory.
Prepare for glory, man.
And you had anything else?
Nah, that was it, bro.
And with that, we hope the brothers were edified. Once again, want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakudash.
The honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops, great millstone, rule well, peace and blessings, health and wellness. To the house of David the elect, the Bible Ball.
Baba Ball.
Come out, Shalom.
Come out, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.